Hi guys, it's Caitlin and this is Book Chats, and today is my successes, struggles, and soon-to-bes for the month of July. I always start with my successes, so of course thank you for loving these videos as much as you do and being as supportive as you do. I really count that as a huge success. I was able to attend some wonderful weddings both in June but in July as well of my friends, and it was such a delight to see my friends marry and to just be able to celebrate with them. And I also finally posted my wedding tag video, which was from Rebecca's wedding tag that she tagged me in almost a year ago. So if you haven't checked that out, you definitely should. I also did a pretty good job reading in the month of July, including reading one of the advanced reader copies that I had from BEA, and that actually comes out in August. So I will have I just filmed a review of this and it will be out before this book comes out. And then this next success will explain a little bit of why this is also my last success of the month, and that is Pokemon Go. I am a level 20 trainer. I'm Team Mystic. I've been really enjoying playing this game. That of course segues into a struggle, which is that I spent way too much time on Pokemon Go in July and not on other things, and I pretty much spent all my free time on Pokemon Go and reading and like visiting my friends' weddings, which some of those were great things, but like in general I should have spent more free time on like adulting. I feel like I was really a failure at adulting in July. My thing that I wanted to get done, I started a bullet journal in July and did not do great at it, but that's okay because there's no failure in bullet journaling. That's what I'm telling myself. But I had these tasks that I wrote for the month: register my car, get car insurance, get a Texas driver's license, and get a state inspection for the car. And of these 4 things, I only did one of them in July. I think a lot of my struggles in the month of July were related to the fact that I was under a lot of stress, particularly workplace stress, but some other stress as well. And it's silly because it's not like I have like hugely stressful things happening in my life. I guess I just perceive things as being very stressful. I was really stressed out. I had a lot of stressful things happening at work, and then I started perceiving things as more stressful than they really were, and I started perceiving things in a negative way, and then I caught myself perceiving things in a negative way. And am I a negative person? Why am I being such a negative person? Why am I not being a positive person? I'm usually such a positive person. I just had a really hard time in the month with a lot of things, and I spent a lot of time in July thinking about the fact that I can't control the way people perceive me, and my perception of myself may not be the same as other people's perception of myself. And then my big question was, if other people's perception of myself it doesn't match mine, which is more true, mine or theirs? And so it was just a lot of like bad headspace, and it really made it hard for me to see the positives and the successes in my July, even though I had so many things to be happy about and so many successes, and the stress in my life was even not that bad. I mean, like, I had stress at work, but it's getting better and people are working with me, and I have a really supportive work environment, all things told. And so yeah, that was one of my struggles for the month that I think kind of seeped in and made a lot of these other struggles more evident. So that was like a struggle I'm having. I haven't been doing a good job of reading scripture lately, and I think that that really is not helping my headspace. I have someone who really kind of called me out on it. I read all the time, I read books all the time, but I haven't read a lot of scripture this year. So that's something I'd like to do more of in August. I haven't read any 5-star books lately, and that just, I don't know. I want to read more 5-star books. I don't give out 5 stars that often, but I do give about 12 out a year, and so I should have about 1 a month. If there's a book for you that you're like, this is a 5-star book that you maybe are putting off that you should read, like, let me know in the comments and I will try to get to it. I'm gonna mention this because I'm trying to be honest with you guys, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do about it. I have a big struggle with police violence against people of color, and specifically against Black Americans in the United States. And this is something that really was evident to me at the beginning of July, and then I just didn't do a lot about it. I didn't know what to do about it, and I let myself get distracted by Pokemon Go. There was a great video by Christina where she basically called out booktube. You know, why do we talk about booktube drama, or why do we talk about, you know, these like other events, but we don't talk about the everyday violence that African Americans face from authority figures and from the police in America. But I also felt really called out by the death of Philando Castile, because he died in Minnesota, which is where I grew up. Also, I feel like in a lot of ways, Philando Castile's death is really the kind of spark that should ignite a lot of people, because it is the one that is the least explain-awayable. He had a license to concealed carry in Minnesota, which is not necessarily an easy thing to get. He was, an upstanding citizen. He was not doing something illegal at the time that he was pulled over, and he was pulled over like a busted taillight, and they later suggested that he looked like someone who might have been a robbery suspect. But honestly, if that's anything like the campus crime watch emails that we got, it's like, oh, you are black and a man, therefore you look like a suspect. It's just really amorphous for that. And I feel like this case in a lot of ways is like, if this can happen to him, it can really happen to anyone. But I also don't know what to do. Like, as a white middle class woman who doesn't deal with this on a daily basis, I don't know how to help. And I don't want to just sink back into complacency. I want to acknowledge that this is a problem, but I don't really know how. And it's just easier for me to not pay attention, to work, to get kind of caught up in my own stress and in my Pokemon Go playing, and I don't want to be that person. So I guess that's kind of my segue into Soon-to-be. I want to work on that, although I don't really have a concrete idea of how I will or what I'll do. You're welcome to put suggestions down below for me. My other Soon-to-bes, just a heads up, I'm going to be traveling all of next week. I'm helping my friend move from St. Louis to Washington State, and we are driving, and so I'll be driving for a while, and then I'll also be kind of doing a little bit of travel and vacation while I'm up there. I will try to get videos pre-edited and have them scheduled to go up, but I have no guarantees, so if that doesn't happen, I'm sorry. I have to prepare for moving myself, which means that my adulting goal of August will be to figure out where I'm moving to, find my new apartment, and figure out if I'm going to have a roommate or not. Right now it looks like I won't, which is really weird, because I pretty much always had a roommate, and it's just kind of scary to think that I won't have one. I'm going to the Texas Teen Book Festival with a couple of my friends, Stephanie from Shy Notebooks, and another friend who doesn't have a booktube channel, on October 1st. I'm really excited. If you're going to that festival too, let me know. It would be awesome if we could run into each other while we're there. You can let me know on Twitter. That's the best place to contact me. And then I'm going to Y'all Fest again this year, which I'm so excited about. And I am really excited most of all to see my booktube friends. I am also excited for the authors, but I'm most excited for the people and the book lovers themselves. I'm hoping to film all the videos, all the top 5 Wednesday videos of August. I really missed these videos, and I'm really excited about the topics there are now, and I hope that I can get into the groove of them again. And then I am hoping also to finally kick off these library videos that I've been wanting to do, and I'm really excited for that. And it is also ARC August, so hopefully I can read many more of the ARCs that I have. They're way up on the top of my bookshelf, so I'm not going to bring them down, but I have a couple in mind that I'd really like to get to this month. So we will see how that goes with my travel and with what I am doing in the rest of the month, but hopefully I can do that and meet those channel and reading goals. And thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down below if you have any suggestions for the things I've discussed above. If you've been playing Pokemon Go and what team you are, you should be Team Mystic because it's the best. And also let me know any successes, struggles, or soon-to-bes that you're excited about or that you want to talk about for the month of July. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!